Frustrated when car shopping? Let's cash in.
Finance for the everyday millennial. Hard charging solutions. We provide an accelerant in the journey towards financial independence.
If you don't live in a city with adequate public transportation, then like 93% of Americans, you probably own a car. Whether out of necessity or passion, knowing how to get a fair price is an age-old headache that has led to the rise of CarMax and its no-haggle business model. But for those of us who don't mind doing a little research to get the best deal, I'm going to share with you some of the tips and tricks I use. And by the end of this video, you will understand how to calculate and get the best deal on your next car. Welcome to another installment of the Literacy Corner. Our goal is to provide financial literacy for the everyday millennial. I'm your host, Cashin Nunez. And before we begin today's show, I just wanted to take a moment to reflect on all the service members who have made the ultimate sacrifice in securing our nation's freedoms. Thank you to the men and women that have served and are still serving. And I ask that God continue to bless the United States of America and all her ships at sea. Today, we will be discussing the infrequent chore of buying a car. Whether you're buying one for the first time or the 10th, knowing your numbers is always the first step. Here's the agenda for today's lesson. Key terms defined, car buying explained, key takeaways, and helpful resources. Key terms, affordability, your ability to pay for something without significant impact to your current lifestyle. Budget, a line item accounting for your income and expenses. Warranty, a written guarantee issued to a purchaser of a manufactured good or service. Let's get into it. The first step in purchasing a car is identifying the needs and the wants. It's always best to start with a checklist, and I invite you to take advantage of our complimentary car buying checklist available to all Club RINO members. This list consists of things like cargo capacity, fuel economy, safety features, type of vehicle, and luxury features. Once you have written down all the things your car must have and all the things you would like your car to have, the next step is to determine affordability based on your budget. Determining what you can truly afford requires a lot of time to explain, so we're going to leave that for another video. Let's just assume you have a budget and we have calculated what you can truly afford, and that number is $550 a month or a $25,000 car at 2.8% interest for 48 months. The third step is research. The simplest way to do this would be to search by the two main criteria, type of car and price point. Multiply the price point by 150%. For example, if you can afford a $25,000 car, then multiply this number by 1.5 and you're searching for the best sedan under $37,500. The results will show the newest models. As a part of the research phase, you're going to YouTube every car in the top 10 list that pops up. There are bound to be reviews on every car from various auto reviewers. Once you've spent some time watching the videos, you should be able to narrow that list down to the top 3. Then open Edmunds.com. On Edmunds, you're going to type into the search bar the make and model of the car, then select reviews. This is the most important part. You're going to look at when the car's body style changed and go back to that year of car. If the previous body style worked for you, then great. You're going to see some amazing prices on certified pre-owned vehicles. If not, you'll probably end up going back about 3 or 4 years. By doing this, you will be able to get the car after it has experienced a bulk of its depreciation. Your 2018 Audi A7 and the person next to you's 2021 A7 look exactly the same on the interior and exterior, but yours cost significantly less. The only time I would get a new car is if I were going to lease. Last step, getting through finance. When buying a car, especially a used car, it is important to make sure that the warranty will cover the things most likely to break. You can determine what those things might be at certain mileage points and the cost of those services by speaking with someone in the service department. Once inside the finance office, they're going to try and sell you on everything from wheel insurance to earthquake insurance. There really aren't any hard and true rules for accepting or denying these coverages, except to say that if the coverage is not prorated, then deny it. For example, if you're provided a warranty and the option is one for $4,000 over the course of 4 years, you should be able to sell back the balance of the unused portion if you're no longer in need of that coverage. And if they are unwilling to provide this as an option, it's always best to walk away. I hope these few steps will help you in your car buying journey. Key steps: buy certified pre-owned, lease new. The most labor-intensive part of buying a car starts before you even step foot in the dealership. Research is key. Do not purchase additional coverage/warranties that are non-refundable. Thank you again for joining us, and we hope you continue your learning journey. If you have any specific questions, please feel free to leave a comment below, and I will check them and get back to you as soon as possible. And here it is, your moment is in.
A slight chance of some it's rain. It's going to bring a possibility of some rain that will be moving into our area.